students, welcome to the online series of math classes. We are currently doing the topic differentiation. We have already learned chain rule, derivatives of implicit functions, derivatives of trigonometric functions, exponential functions, logarithmic functions. Now today we will be learning the topic second order derivatives. Second order derivatives. Now what is a second order derivatives? You have already learned the derivative. So what is a derivative? If there is a function y equal to f of x, if there is a function y equal to f of x, then we have learned the derivative dy by dx. dy by dx. This is nothing but the first order derivative. This is called as the first order derivative. Then dy by dx is the first order derivative. First order derivative. So the dy by dx, it is also represented as y1 or y dash or f dash of x. So this is the first order derivative dy by dx which you have already learned. It is also represented as y1 or y dash or f dash of x. Now we come to the second order derivative. What is the meaning of second order derivative? If we differentiate this f of x, y equal to f of x twice, we get the second order derivative. Or if you differentiate this dy by dx again once more, you get the second order derivative. Now the second order derivative is represented by d square y by dx square. So d square y by dx square is the second order derivative. Second order derivative. Now, what is d square y by dx square? The second order derivative. So, d square y by dx square, it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So, what we are doing essentially is we are differentiating the first order derivative once again. So, we are differentiating dy by dx once again. Then you get the second order derivative. The second order derivative is also represented as y2 or y double dash or f double dash of x, as y2 or y double dash or f double dash of x. So here we understood what is the first order derivative, what is the second order derivative. Now we'll just summarize the first order derivative and second order derivative. The first order derivative is dy by dx, the second order derivative is d square y by dx square. If the first order derivative is y1, second order derivative is y2. If the first order derivative is y dash, second order derivative is y double dash. If the first order derivative is f dash of x, then second order derivative is f double dash of x. This is essentially what is the meaning of first order derivative and second order derivative. I hope you understood. Pause the video and take note. Next, to understand this concept, we will do one sum. Exercise 5.7, we will do the first question. We have to find the second order derivative of x square plus 3x plus 2. So, we will take this function as y equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. Now, we have to get the first order derivative and second order derivative. So, first find the first order derivative. What is the first order derivative? First order derivative is nothing but dy by dx. So, it is nothing but d by dx of what is y? Y is x square plus 3x plus 2. Now, differentiate this. How to differentiate this? When you differentiate, you have to differentiate. This is a sum. So differentiation of this plus this plus this. So differentiation of x square is 2x. Differentiation of 3x. 3 is constant. Take it out. D by dx of x is 1. So plus 3 into 1. Plus differentiation of 2 is a constant. So plus 0. So it is 2x plus 3. Next we have to find the second order derivative. How do you find the second order derivative? You have to differentiate this dy by dx again. So d square y by dx square. This is the second order derivative. It is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So it is nothing but d by dx of what is dy by dx? dy by dx is nothing but 2x plus 3. So 2x plus 3. So we are differentiating 2x plus 3 with respect to x. What is differentiation of 2x? 2 will take constant outside. Differentiation of x is 1 plus differentiation of 3. 3 is a constant. Differentiation of 3 is 0. So it is 2. So this is the first order derivative, this is the second order derivative. This is how you solve the problem. We will do the next question. Y equal to x power 20. How to solve this? First find the first order derivative. So first find the first order derivative dy by dx. What is dy by dx? d by dx of x to the power 20. We have the formula how to differentiate x power n. D by dx of x power n is nothing but n into x to the power n minus 1. So difference in x power 20 is nothing but 20 into x to the power 20 minus 1. So it is 20 into x to the power 19. So x power n is 20. Next, how to find the second order derivative? We have to differentiate this once again. So second order derivative d square y by dx square. Second order derivative is d square y by dx. It is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So this is equal to d by dx of what is dy by dx? It is nothing but 20 into x to the power 19. Now differentiate. Here 20 is a constant. Take it out. Difference of x power 19 is so 20 into 19 into x to the power 19 minus 1. So it is 19 into x to the power 19 minus 1. What is 19 minus 1? 18. So this is the answer. So this is the first order derivative. This is the second order derivative. I hope you understood how to differentiate and get the second order derivative. So pause the video and take note. We will do the 11th question. Y equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. We have to prove that d square y by dx square plus y equal to 0. Now, first here what we want? We want d square y by dx square. We want the second order derivative. Next we want y. Y is already there. Now first find the second order derivative. So how to find the second order derivative? First find the first order derivative dy by dx. So dy by dx is nothing but d by dx of 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. So we have to, this is the difference. So differentiation of this minus differentiation of this. So it is d by dx of 5 cos x minus d by dx of 3 sin x. So it is differentiation of 5 is a constant, take it out. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x minus differentiation of 3 is constant, take it out. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. So this is nothing but the first order derivative. Next what we want? We want the second order derivative. What is the second order derivative? We have to differentiate this dy by dx, then we will get the second order derivative. So second order derivative d square y by dx square, it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So it is, what is dy by dx? So differentiation of d by dx of minus 5 sin x minus 3 cos x. Now differentiation of this minus differentiation of this. So it is d by dx of minus 5 sin x minus d by dx of 3 cos x. So minus 5 is the constant, take it out, minus 5. Differentiation of sin x is cos x minus differentiation of 3. 3 is a constant, take it out, d by dx of 3 cos x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So it is minus 5 cos x minus minus plus 3 sin x. So we got the first order derivative, we got the second order derivative. Now we have to prove d square y by dx square plus y equal to 0. Now take that. So therefore d square y by dx square plus y equal to what? Equal to d square y. Take this d square y minus 5 cos x plus 3 sin x plus y. What is y? Y is nothing but 5 cos x minus 3 sin x plus 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. So now minus 5 cos x plus 5 cos x plus 3 and minus 3 sin x will cancel. So this is equal to 0. So this is what we wanted. So this is the answer. Pause the video and take note. We will continue the 14th question. If y equal to a into e power mx plus b into e power mx, prove that d square y by dx square minus m plus n dy by dx plus mn into y equal to 0. Now first here we will find dy by dx. What is dy by dx? Dy by dx is d by dx of, it is d by dx of y. So it is y. What is y? Y is nothing but a into e power mx plus b into e power nx. So this is the sum. So differentiate this plus differentiation of this. So this is d by dx of a e power mx plus d by dx of b e power nx. Now what's the differentiation? Here a is a constant. We have to take this out. Differentiation of e power mx. differentiation of e power x is a into e power x. Now if there is any coefficient of x, you multiply the coefficient. So now here what is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is m. So this is nothing but a is the constant taken outside. Differentiation of e power mx is m into e power mx. Plus differentiation of this. What is differentiation of this? What is differentiation of b e power nx? B is a constant, take it out. B differentiation of e power nx is n into e power nx by this formula. So this is the first order derivative dy by dx. dy by dx. Next we have to find d square y by dx square. What is d square y by dx square? D square y by dx square is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So it is dy by dx of what is dy by dx? It is a m e power mx plus b n e power nx. So this is nothing but differentiation of this plus differentiation of this. What is differentiation of this here? A and m are constant, so write a m. What is differentiation of e power mx? Differentiation of e power mx is m into e power mx plus here b and n are constant, so take this out. Differentiation of this differentiation of e power nx is n into e power nx. So this is nothing but am square e power mx plus bn square e power nx. So it is am square e power mx plus bm square e power nx. So this is the second order derivative. Now we have to get this. So take it LHS. Take LHS. What is LHS? D square y by dx square. What is d square y by dx square? A m square e power mx plus b n square e power nx. Next we have minus m plus n dy by dx. So it is minus m plus n into dy by dx. What is dy by dx? dy by dx is nothing but a m e power mx plus b n e power nx plus m n y. So plus m n into y. What is y? Y is nothing but a e power mx plus b e power nx. A e power mx plus b e power nx. So this is the LHS that we have taken. Now solve this. So it is nothing but a m square e power mx plus b n square e power nx. Now here we have to multiply. So minus m into a m e power mx. So m and m is m square. So it is minus a m square e power mx. Next minus m into this. So minus m into this. So m into n. So it is b m n e power nx. So it is minus b m n e power nx. Next here n is there. We have to multiply this n also. So it is minus n into this. Minus n into a m e power mx is a m n e power mx. So minus a m n e power mx. Next minus n into this. So n into n is n square. So it is b n square e power nx. So minus b n square e power nx. Next what is remaining? This into this, this into this. So m n into this. So this is plus m n a e power mx plus m n b e power nx. Now we will see whether we can cancel anything. A m square e power nx and minus a m square e power mx will cancel. B plus bn square and minus bn square e power nx will cancel. Next minus bn e power nx and this will cancel. Plus mn e power nx and minus mn e power nx will cancel. So this we get 0. So we take LHS, substitute and then we will get 0. This is what we wanted. This is equal to RHS. So this is the answer. Pause the video and take note. We will proceed. The next question, 15th question, y equal to 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. You have to prove that d square y by dx square equal to 49y. So how do you do this? First, obviously we have to find the second order derivative. Y is already given. So first to find the first order derivative. So dy by dx, it is nothing but d by dx of 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. So when you differentiate, this is a sum. So differentiation of this plus differentiation of this. So what is differentiation of 500 e power 7x? 500 is constant. You take this out. What is differentiation of e power 7x? Difference is now e power x is a into e power x. Here the coefficient a is 7. So it is 7 into e power 7x. Plus difference is now this. What is difference is now this? 600 is constant. Take it out. 600 into difference is now e power 7x. Here the constant coefficient is minus 7. So minus 7 into e power minus 7. This is the first order derivative. You have to find the second order derivative. How do you get that? Differentiate this once again. So second order derivative d square y by dx square. It is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So it is d by dx of dy by dx. What is dy by dx? 500 into 7 e power 7x plus 600 into minus 7 e power minus 7x. Next, how to differentiate this? Difference is not this plus the difference is not this. Here 500 into 7 are constant, so take this out. So it is 500 into 7. Difference is now e power 7x is 7 into e power 7x plus 600 into minus 7. We are differentiating this. These are the constants, so take this out. Difference is now e power minus 7x is minus 7 into e power minus 7x. We are using this formula. Now we have to get this. Now we have to prove d square y by dx square equal to 49y. So take this. This is nothing but d square y by dx square. So how do you get 49y? So this is nothing but 7 into 7 is 49. So multiply 500 into 7 7 is 49 e power 7x plus here 600 into minus 7 into minus 7 is 49. 49 into e power minus 7x. Now here 49 and 49 we can take 49 common, so it is 49 into 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. What is this? This is nothing but 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. So this is nothing but 49y. So we get d square y by dx square equal to 49y. This is the answer. Pause the video and take note. We will proceed. Next question. 16th question. If e power y into x plus 1 equal to 1, prove that d square y by dx square equal to dy by dx the whole square. So how to prove this? First you have to get dy by dx. Then you have to prove it is equal to dy by dx. So first get the dy by dx. Here there is no definite y equal to f of x relation. It is a parametric equation. So we have to differentiate now. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. What you get here? This is the product u into v. You have to apply the product rule. What is the product rule? u with the whole dash is u into v dash plus v into v dash. First function into difference is now second function plus second function difference is now first function. So it is differentiate this. So it is e power y into d by dx of x plus 1 plus x plus 1 into d by dx of e power y, which is equal to differentiate the right side. Difference is now 1 is 0. So solve this e power y. Difference is now x power 1. Difference is now x is 1. Difference of 1 is 0. So it is 1 plus x plus 1 into difference is now e power y. What is difference is now e power y? Difference is now e power x is nothing but e power x. So here instead of x there is y. So it is nothing but e power y. Now one more thing. Y is a dependent variable. So we have to differentiate again. So it is dy by dx, which is equal to 0. Now solving this, here look here. Here we have x plus 1 into e power y. Here it is given that x plus 1 into e power y is nothing but 1. So it is nothing but e power y plus this value becomes 1 into dy by dx equal to 0. So which implies dy by dx, take this e power y to the other side, is equal to minus e power y. So I have taken this e power y to the other side. So dy by dx is nothing but minus e power y. Next we want d square y by dx square. How do you get? Differentiate this once again. D square y by dx square. It is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So it is nothing but d by dx of what is dy by dx? Minus e power y. So minus e power y. So what is difference is now minus e power y? Minus is the coefficient. Take this outside. It is minus. Next difference is now e power y. What is difference is now e power y? Difference is now e power x is e power x. So it is minus e power y. Now here y is the dependent variable. So dy by dx. So what we get? D square y by dx square equal to minus e power y dy by dx. Now what is minus e power y? Minus e power y is nothing but dy by dx. So substitute. So dy by dx into dy by dx. So d square y by dx square is nothing but dy by dx into dy by dx, which implies d square y by dx square. It is nothing but this is dy by dx the whole square. So this is the answer. This is what we wanted. Pause the video and take note. We shall proceed. We'll take example 41 from the textbook. Y equal to sin inverse x. Show that 1 minus x square d square by dx square minus x dy by dx equal to 0. Now how to do this? We have this. We want second order derivative and we want first order derivative. So first by dy by dx. So dy by dx, it is nothing but d by dx of sin inverse x. What is differentiation of sin inverse x? D by dx of sin inverse x is nothing but 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So it is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So here what we are getting, which implies dy by dx equal to 1 by root of 1 minus x square. This is the first step. Now remember always, when you solve this type of sums, it is better to have everything in the product form rather than the quotient. Now this is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Suppose we are differentiating again. Dy by dx, to get d square by dx square, we have to differentiate. So it is better, it is imperative to have this in the product form, not in the quotient form. So what we will do, we will multiply to this side. So root of 1 minus x square dy by dx equal to 1. Take this to the other side, you get this. Now we will differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. Now this becomes the product, this becomes the product. This is u, this is v. What is the product rule? First function into differentiation of second function plus second function into differentiation of first function. So this is root of 1 minus x square into differentiation of second function dy by dx plus second function dy by dx into differentiation of root of 1 minus x square equal to differentiation of right side, it is 0. Now here we have d by dx of dy by dx. It is nothing but d square by dx square. What is d by dx of root of 1 minus x square? D by dx of root of 1 minus x square. So here, by now I hope you are thorough with chain rule. Here this is a composite function because there are two functions. One is the root function, one is the 1 minus x square function. So first differentiate root x. What is differentiation of root x? D by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Instead of x, what is there? 1 minus x square is there. So it is 1 by 2 root of 1 minus x square. Next what we have to differentiate? Next we have to differentiate 1 minus x square. 1 minus x square. Next we have to differentiate 1 minus x square. So what is the answer? 1 by 2 root of 1 minus x square. What is differentiation of 1 minus x square? Differentiation of 1 is 0, constant, minus differentiation of x square is minus 2x. So it is minus 2x. So this is the differentiation. So we have to substitute it here. So continuing, next step. So it is root of 1 minus x square. This is nothing but d square y by dx square plus dy by dx into differentiation of this is nothing but 1 by 2 root of 1 minus x square into minus 2x equal to 0. Now 2 and 2 will cancel. Next step here, multiply by root of 1 minus x square, multiply by root of 1 minus x square on both sides. So what you get? So minus root of 1 minus x square into this is 1 minus x square d square y by dx square. Then here minus is there, minus x. We are multiplying root of 1 minus x square. So root of 1 minus x square, this will cancel. So minus x, what will remain? Dy by dx equal to 0. So this is the answer. Pause the video and take note. We'll proceed with exercise 5.7. We have the next question. Y equal to tan inverse x the whole square. Show that x square plus 1 y2 plus 2x x square plus 1 y1 equal to 2. Now here they have given, we have to find y1 and y2. What is y1? y1 is nothing but dy by dx. It is nothing but the first order derivative. Next we have to get y2. What is y2? y2 is nothing but d by dx of y2 is nothing but the second order derivative. So d by dx of dy by dx. So now here what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is nothing but y1. So it is nothing but d by dx of y1. So how you get y2? y2 you get by differentiating y1. y1 is nothing but the first order derivative dy by dx. So now first find here y equal to tan inverse x the whole square. First find y1. What is y1? y1 is nothing but dy by dx. So it is nothing but d by dx of tan inverse x the whole square. Now how to differentiate this? We have to apply chain rule because there are two functions. One is the power function square, second one is tan inverse x. First differentiate the power function. What is differentiation of x square? D by dx of x square is nothing but 2x. Instead of x there is tan inverse x, so it is 2 tan inverse x. Next we have to differentiate tan inverse x. What is differentiation of tan inverse x? Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square into 1 by 1 plus x square. So differentiation of this we apply chain rule. We differentiate first the power function 2 tan inverse x. Next we differentiate tan inverse x 1 by 1 plus x square. So it is nothing but y1. I told you while doing these sums it is better to have something in product rather than the quotient because it is easy to apply the product rule. So to take this to the other side, so it is 1 plus x square into y1 equal to 2 tan inverse x. Next here it is a product. We have to get y2. How to get y2? We have to differentiate y1. So differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So this is a product here. This is a product. This is u. This is v. So what is the uv rule? First function into differentiation of second function plus the second function into differentiation of first function. So it is 1 plus x square into differentiation of this d by dx of y1 plus y1 into differentiation of second function 1 plus x square equal to, now differentiate the left side. So 2 into, you have to differentiate tan inverse x. What is differentiation of tan inverse x? 1 by 1 plus x square. So now this is 1 plus x square. What is d by dx of y1? D by dx of y1 is nothing but y2. So this becomes y2 plus y1 into, what is differentiation of 1 plus x square? 1 is a constant, so it becomes 0. Differentiation of x square is nothing but 2x equal to 2 by 1 plus x square. Next step, take this to the other side. What you get? 1 plus x square into 1 plus x square is nothing but 1 plus x square the whole square, y2, plus 2x is there. 2x into 1 plus x square. What you get? 2x into 1 plus x square into y1 equal to 2. So this is the final answer what you get. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Pause the video and take note. Proceeding with exercise 5.7. Next question. Take the 13th question. If y equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x. Here we have to show that x square y2 plus xy1 plus y equal to 0. We already know what is y. What is y1? y1 is nothing but dy by dx. What is y2? y2 is nothing but a second order derivative. It is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. It is nothing but d by dx of y1. Now we have to get y1 and we have to get y2. First, for that we have to differentiate this. What is differentiation of this? Differentiation of cos of log x. What is differentiation of cos of log x? D by dx of cos of log x. What is differentiation of cos of log x? Now this is a composite function. This is the first function. This is the second function. So first we have to take the differentiation of cos. What is differentiation of cos? Differentiation of cos is minus sin. So it is minus sin. Instead of x there is log x. So minus sin log x. Next what we have to do? Chain rule. We have to differentiate log x. Next differentiate log x. Differentiation of log x is nothing but 1 by x. Next similarly differentiate sine of log x. D by dx of sine of log x. What is differentiation of sine log x? Differentiation of sine is cos. So instead of cos there is log x. So it is cos of log x. Next we have to differentiate log x. What is differentiate log x? It is 1 by x. So this is how you differentiate. I hope you understood. So now differentiate dy by dx equal to 3. First you have to differentiate this cos of log x. What is differentiation of cos of log x? Differentiation of cos of log x is minus sin log x into 1 by x. So minus sin log x by x plus 4. Differentiation of sin log x. What is differentiation of sin log x? Differentiation of sin log x is cos log x into 1 by x plus cos log x into by x. Now this is dy by dx. Here what we want? We want y1. So dy by dx is nothing but y1. So substitute. So y1 equal to minus 3 sin of log x plus 4 cos of log x divided by x. Now I told you in this type of sums it is better to have product rather than a quotient. So take this to the other side. So it is xy1 equal to minus 3 sin of log x plus 4 cos of log x. Next we want y2. Y2 we get by differentiating this. So differentiate with respect to x. What you get? So differentiate with respect to x. So it is d by dx of xy1 equal to d by dx of minus 3 sin of log x plus 4 cos of log x. So differentiate this. So what is the differentiation here? This is product uv. So it is x into d by dx of y1 plus y1 into d by dx of x equal to differentiation of this. So minus 3. Differentiation of sin log x is cos log x into 1 by x. So cos log x into 1 by x plus 4. Differentiation of cos log x is nothing but minus sin log x into 1 by x. Now solve this. X into d by dx of y1. What is d by dx of y1? D by dx of y1 is nothing but y2. So it is xy2 plus y1 d by dx of x. It is nothing but 1 equal to minus 3 cos log x plus here minus is there, minus 4 sin of log x divided by x. Now shift this x to the other side. So what you get? X into x. X into x is x square y2 plus xy plus xy1 equal to, now here minus 3 cos log x minus 4 sin log x is there. What is this? Take minus common out. Take minus common out. 3 cos of log x plus 4 sin of log x. So we took the common minus out. Now what is this? This is nothing but y, right? So this is x square y2 plus xy1 equal to minus 5. So x square y2 plus xy1 equal to minus 5 here. We want this. So take this y to the other side. So which implies x square y2 plus xy1 plus y equal to. So this is the answer. So pause the video and take note. Next, finally, 12th question. If y equal to cos inverse x, find d square y by dx square in terms of y alone. This is a bit different sum. We have to find the dy by dx in terms of y. So here the function is given in terms of y. We will use the inverse trigonometric rule. Here we have y equal to cos inverse x. Now by definition of inverse trigonometric function, when you take this to the other side, what you get? Cos y equal to x. You get cos y equal to x. Now differentiate this. Differentiate with respect to x. So d by dx of cos y equal to d by dx of x. Now what is differentiation of cos x? Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So it is minus sin. Instead of x there is y. So minus sin y. Y is the dependent variable. So dy by dx. D by dx of x is nothing but 1. So what you get? Dy by dx. It is nothing but 1 by minus sin y. So it is nothing but minus 1 by sin y is nothing but cosecant y. So we get dy by dx equal to cosecant y. So next we have to get d square y by dx square. So differentiate. What you get? d square y by dx square equal to d by dx of dy by dx. So it is d by dx of minus cosec y. Now here, what is differentiation of minus cosec y? Minus you take it out. Differentiation of cosec y is minus cosec y cot y. So this is minus. Differentiation of cosec y is minus cosec y cot y. So minus cosec y cot y. Next I told you y is a dependent variable. So into dy by dx. So this is d square y by dx square. So d square y by dx square equal to minus minus plus cosec y cot y into dy by dx. What is dy by dx? Dy by dx is here minus cosec y into minus cosec y. So it is minus into plus is minus. So it is minus cosec square y cot y. So minus cosec square y cot y. So this is the answer. This is what we wanted. Pause the video and take note. Now here we conclude the second order derivative. Hope you have understood all the sums. It's a very important exercise comprising of 5 mark questions. For more videos on differentiation, check out the link in the description below. Thank you.